Well, Stephen, well done. Just sum up how impressive a win that was from Norwich City tonight.
It was a very good win. We weren't at full strength. They probably had a much stronger team than you anticipated to play in this game, and we worked all our socks off. We had a good organisation, and we scored goals at the right time in the game, and that's probably what was key.
That's the thing, people will look at the Everton side and say they made changes, but Norwich did as well. You can't really take the gloss off that, can you?
No, there was probably one player that played on Saturday, and the rest of us hasn't played much minutes for a while, so it was, we knew we were going to come up against a quality team. They're full internationals, whether it's the guys that haven't been playing for them or not, but we were well organised, and everybody in the team knew their role, and especially the young boys who haven't played many first team games, to come in and do what they did was very impressive.
And you'll know as well as anyone, Everton have never won this competition, so making progress in it does mean a lot to them, doesn't it?
The size of club Everton are, I think they'll be wanting to compete in every competition, so they wouldn't have taken this lightly. I think when they made their subs as well, that showed you how much they were wanting it, but we stood strong, and like I said, the second goal comes at a very good time.
How much hard work did you have to get through out there, though? Not just in their half of the pitch, but in yours as well.
No, well, that was going to be key, stopping the spaces that they want to play in, the wee pockets in and around the box, and we've done that from the defence all the way through to the forwards.
Surreal, wasn't it, that goal, and the reaction afterwards?
It was. The reaction after it sums Everton up as a club. It's a fantastic club with special people at it, and the reaction, that's the same people work at the club, and that's what makes it such a special club. And I had some fantastic times here, and that was a lovely send-off.
Yeah, people who've never been in that position can't understand how you can control yourself and not celebrate a goal. But I suppose when you've had such a good time somewhere, something takes over, does it?
Yeah, it does. They're more than just fans. They've helped you in your career, and you've celebrated some of the best moments in your career with them. So you don't. It is a strange situation, but for them to start applauding me was a very special moment, and it's probably one of the moments I'll look back at when I'm finished and think how good a moment it was.
Alex Neil said that he issued all the players a challenge: go and make it difficult for me to leave you out on Saturday, and I suppose that went for you as much as anybody in that dressing room tonight, didn't it?
I think it did. There's a lot of us not been involved, which is a manager's decision, and that's as the manager he makes them. So you just need to, when you get your chance, go out and do well first and foremost for yourself, and see where it takes you.
How hard have you found it this season? Because you joined Norwich for big money. You can't have expected to not be in the side.
No, I certainly didn't expect that, and I thought I started the season okay. There was a couple of games as a team we didn't play well, but I probably suffered for that with not making 18, which is I found was obviously a hard situation for myself to deal with, but I've dealt with it, and I'll continue to be professional and work hard.
Yeah, as we saw tonight, you put yourself about, didn't you? You've mentioned the amount of hard work you got through. Yeah,
I think I've been in football long enough, when decisions don't go your way and that, you can't really change your attitude and what's expected of you as a professional, and that's no different in this situation.
There's talk of you leaving at the end of the transfer window. Just clear that up for us. Was that ever on the cards?
There was an opportunity, but I've said all along that I wouldn't just pick any decision to move. I came to Norwich to do well and hopefully help the club improve, and the opportunity came up, but it was one that it didn't materialise for one reason or another, and I thought I would be coming back to still play a big part for Norwich. So far since I've come back, it's not really been the way of it, but I'll continue to work hard and hope that day does come.
It's an important point though, it was your decision. You wanted to come and play a big part for Norwich. You just said it there.
Yeah, exactly. I think when I signed, it was a tough decision to make, to move from Everton to come to Norwich, and I thought it was the right one, and I hoped I could come and help the team move forward and the club move forward as a whole. That I've had some great experiences at top clubs, and if I can bring any of that experience to Norwich, then that's the aim for me, to be honest.
The team's in such good form at the moment. It's early in the season, but how excited are you about what could be achieved with this group of players you're part of now?
Yeah, I think we've shown the start of the season. There's some games that aren't as great as others, but we're in the mix, and it's a long old season, so I think come the end we've got to, our aim's got to be in and around the teams that are wanting to go up with. We're a good team, and that is definitely the aim.
I suppose the ultimate aim, come back here next year in the Premier League.
Fingers crossed. It's a long way away, but we'll work hard as we do every week to try and get the results we want.